Hello, my beautiful yogis. I am so happy to have you here. And of course, I'm very, very honored to be guiding you this month on a journey through the chakras. Now, I'm sure you're going to love this series. I'm sure you're going to love this journey as we will be targeting each chakra individually um, on each practice. We will be targeting each chakra in two ways. We'll be doing that through movement and also through stillness. So each chakra will have a Vinyasa Flow practice and a Yin Yoga practice. You can practice those separately. Each practice will be 30 minutes. Or if you feel you want to like have the whole shebang, you can have the Vinyasa and the Yin together. You can partner both to have a whole hour specifically targeting the root, the the sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Yeah? So, today's practice, we are going to have a 30-minute Vinyasa flow practice focusing specifically on the root chakra. So, the root chakra is the energy center located closer to the ground. And the perfect practice, the perfect energy that aligns to the root chakra, it's the earth element. The earth element works energetically in a way that helps us feel very grounded, in a way that helps us feel strong and safe. So it's a practice that can help us, or an energy that can help us shift from perhaps being a bit in fight and flight mode, survival mode, into feeling more connected, grounded, supported, and safe. And so energetically, we're going to move at a slower pace. Ideally, it's a practice that offers us not being in a rush. We become, it's a practice that invites us to be very patient with ourselves. When we become impatient, we may be very connected here upright in our higher chakras, like we start breathing through the chest. And so energetically, what we want is to start breathing down towards the earth. And so we will be embracing our deepest, slower breaths as well. Physically, we're gonna find forward folds. We're gonna bow to the earth, really finding that length and that release through the spine, and of course, releasing the back of the legs as well. If you have very tight hamstrings, this one is gonna be beautiful for you. We're gonna use a couple of blocks, really important. So get a couple of blocks or get some books that look like the blocks so that you can have the extra support you need. And so with that said, we're gonna begin. Just make sure you have everything you need around and let's get to it. Okay, so we're gonna begin lying down on our backs. And I want you to take a moment to connect your feet into the earth. Really inviting the back of the neck to lengthen, the shoulders relax. Relaxing your spine. Maybe you can bring the hands, relax the arms down, but bringing the hands a little bit more towards the base of your spine. Maybe you feel like the thumbs connecting the to the navel, and then the palms will open just right under. We're gonna take a deep breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And just going back to your natural breath. Don't want to be forcing in any way. I really, really want you to feel this relaxed body, really connecting to the weight, feeling the parts of your body in contact with the ground. Knowing that you are totally safe in here, giving yourselves permission to just be. And then just very slowly, I want you to start gathering a breath and really sending the breath down towards the hands. It's a belly breath, it's an abdominal breath. And then as you exhale, relaxing back muscles, back into the ground. At the end of your exhale, I want you to start rolling the heads towards one shoulder, massaging your skull towards the other shoulder. Relaxing the breath out. Noticing the uneven surface. There might be some points that feel a bit more tender. And then you'll be coming back towards the center. You're going to reach the arms above the head. And then you're going to lengthen the legs as well. Full body stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then from here, let's plant the feet on the floor again. And you're going to reach the right leg all the way up to sky. We're going to bring the hands towards the back of the leg and just taking a moment to simply support and starting in a very, very easy angle. We'll be circling the foot, a few circles one way and a few circles the other way. You may want to have a bit of flexing and pointing. And also stillness. Stillness is also welcome. How it's the back of your leg feeling? How's the back of your leg feeling? And from here, we're going to take a breath, sending energy all the way up to the heel. As we exhale, we bend this right knee, and we're going to be connecting the left heel to the right, the right heel to the left thigh. Here we go. Right and left and right. Okay, so it's the right heel, left thigh. And then with your right hand, you may want to press and roll the thigh out away from your torso. Option 1. Option 2, you can bring the legs in. We'll be here for 5 breaths. Only 5 breaths. Sometimes this energy, this pose, I feel it very strong energetically already, and I'm kind of like holding the breath in. So if you can really encourage to do the opposite, like send the breath out, release it out. Beautiful. Nice. So from here, we're going to take one more breath. And then when you're ready, with control, releasing, keep the legs as they are, releasing the left sole of the foot back down. We're going to bring the arms above the head, and I want you to find a very, very, very easy angle. So maybe the elbows bend, shoulders are relaxed. Reaching the right leg all the way up to sky, and I want you to flex your foot. connecting the spine into the ground. Taking an inhale here and an exhale in here. Now, as we inhale, keep the leg long. You're going to start lowering the right leg all the way down with control, keeping your back into the earth. As you tap the floor with your heel, you exhale up. And again, you take an inhale down. You tap, exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down. Long, 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 long leg. Exhale up. Last one. It's an inhale down. And an exhale up. And then from there, releasing right foot down and just taking a moment. Probably already feeling your right leg a bit more switched on. Now, left leg reaches all the way up. You're gonna hold back of the leg, taking a moment. Maybe there's a bit of movement. We oil up the ankle, moving the foot, flexing, pointing. Stillness. One more breath. And then from here, as we exhale, we bend left knee, connecting the left heel, right thigh. Left hand presses the thigh away, creating loads of space. Bringing the legs in if that feels available, finding your glute stretch. So for many of us, our hips are incredibly tight. Very, very tight. Even if your hips, like you normally are quite flexible, like you really prioritize movement on your hips and like really stretch them out at the end of the day, or naturally you're more flexible there. I think for absolutely everyone, like the hips, because of the way we sit, because like when we stand, like there's a lot of weight and pressure that we are putting on our legs and hips. So I feel like the hips are one of those points that can get very tight for everyone, for absolutely every single one of us. So in order to really start accessing the back of the legs a bit more, we want to have our hips a bit more nourished, our hips a bit more spacious, so that we can really travel the stretch all the way down to the lower part of our body, which are the legs. So just spending in here just a minute in this glute stretch from like every day or from time to time when you're feeling like getting very stiff is going to be incredibly beneficial. Okay, so one more breath in here. As we exhale, we lower our right sole of the foot comes down with control, bringing the arms above the head once more, and then reaching the left leg all the way up to sky. I want you to flex the foot. And we're gonna take a whole breath in and a whole breath out. As we inhale, keep the left leg long. You're gonna lower it. And I don't want you to disconnect the back from the ground. Keep it there. Taking an inhale, we tap. Exhale, lift. And again, inhale, lower with control. We are not in a rush. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. And then bringing both legs in, taking a moment, nourished. Stretch the lower back. And we'll be sending both feet all the way up to sky. We're gonna rock and roll, holding the back of the knees. Rock and rolling forwards and back. And then next time you're forwards, we're gonna take a moment to set our Navasana. So if you wanna like reset, bringing the feet off the floor, I want you to hold the legs for a moment. Hold the legs for a moment. Feel your body connected to the ground. And then from here, could you close your eyes? Can you close your eyes, trusting yourself? Knowing that the ground is there. Relaxing the shoulders, trying to stay as soft as possible. You may feel like continue connecting hands to the legs, or maybe you release the arms forwards. We've got 3 more breaths. At any point, if you feel, oh, getting tired, hold the back of the legs. It is 1 more breath. Now you can open the eyes, cross the legs, or you may swing the legs around, traveling forwards towards your hands and your knees. Very nice, beautiful. From here, releasing front of the body as we inhale. Releasing back of the body as we exhale. Continue breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more breath. And exhaling. So juicy cats and cows. Coming back to center. We'll tuck the toes under. We're going to reach all the way up into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, bending one leg and bending the other. Maybe the ankles click like mine. Stretching the soles of your feet. Very nice. Beautiful. Spreading the fingers wide, spreading the toes wide. This really powerful 4 points of contact. And then from here, we're going to reach the right leg all the way up to sky. It's an inhale. We're going to step it through. Big step forwards in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. We're going to bring the hands towards your thigh. And we're going to take a moment to really access this deep lunge. Now, in figure of 4, we were really accessing the outside of the leg. Now I want you to feel that the length through the front of the body, especially really feeling the front of your left hip. Couple more breaths. 1 more breath. And then from here, as we exhale, the left hand will come down. You can half a block if you feel like your hand is not fully connecting. Right arm up to sky. And then from here, the hand is going to reach forwards towards the head. And you're going to let it round you. It's a big circle down and up. Inhale. Exhale, we round. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more inhale. As we exhale, hands will come to the ground, removing the block or sending the block to the side, lifting up and sliding back into your downward facing dog. Whole breath in. Really connecting into the earth as you exhale. Left leg reaching up to sky, it's an inhale. Footsteps in between the hands, big step forwards, lower the back knee. And again, hands will come to your thigh. We'll take a couple of breaths in here. And you may feel like, oh, the hips don't want to melt. So that's why we're pausing. We're pausing here to find a bit of nourishment going all the way down to the hips. Beautiful. Taking one more breath. And exhaling down. Right hand will come to the ground. Remember, you can use a block. Left arm reaching up. And then from there, you're circling. You're going to reach the arm forwards towards the head. And then you round it. And what I love about these like juicy circles with the arm is that they really encourage you to really mobilize the whole spine. So don't just move the arm. Let the upper body round and then reopen big and proud. Beautiful. Taking an inhale, big circle, hand to the ground, stepping it back all the way into your downward facing dog. And you'll notice when we start doing some deeper stretches that really target a bit the hip, starting to really send the energy through the hips down, you may feel like those transitions are a little bit sticky. And so that's why we want to really practice getting into those deep, sticky places so you can really find your own unique way to come out of those. From here, we'll take an inhale, we'll lift the heels. We're going to bend the knees, look forward, stepping, walking towards the front of the mat. We're starting to walk, walk, walk to the front of the mat. So from here, hands to shins, take a long spine, inhale. See if you can feel your back muscles activating to find that flat back. Exhale, we lower. Now let's find our hands to the hips as we do the same. Halfway up. You may need to have your legs bent. Exhale down. We're going to bring the arms into airplane back, palms facing down. Inhale. Exhale down. We're going to do the same. Airplane the arms back, inhale. Swing the arms forwards, exhale. Lowering down. Then vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling, rolling, rolling through the spine. Finding your Tadasana. I like to close my eyes here, just taking a moment. Take a moment to feel the ground beneath you, to really feel the space around you. Connecting to our breath, growing taller as we breathe in, breathing out. We're going to open the eyes. We're going to reach the arms to sky. It's an inhale. Reach them up. Exhale, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Hands will come to the ground. You're going to step back, finding your chaturanga. And of course, lower the knees. Press down into the earth. Baby cobra, it's an inhale. Engage your back muscles. Beautiful to stretch the front of the body. Exhale to bow, tuck the toes, lift up. You can pass through tabletop all the way into downward facing dog. From here, reaching the right leg up to sky, it's an inhale. Stepping it through in between the hands, we're gonna lower, back knee down, make sure you're comfortable here. When you're ready, both arms will reach up to sky, it's an inhale. Now we're gonna send the hips back, the fingertips may touch the floor as we exhale. You can use blocks, of course. 2 more. Inhale, we reach forwards. Exhale, we move back. If your leg doesn't fully straighten, we're not forcing it. Wherever it goes, it goes. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, keeping a long spine as much as you can. Now we're rebending. See if you can have left fingertips far away and then side body stretch. Big stretch to the left. Then rounding the upper body. Round. Right hand will come to your right hip. Left arm is going to go up and over, side body stretch. Then from here, going around, hands to the floor, lifting the back knee. Present lunge we go. Inhale, both arms up to sky. As we exhale, we're going to go hands to the ground into your high split. Lifting up. Very nice. From here, we're going to bend both legs, connecting left knee, calf muscle becoming smaller. Then reaching all the way up. From here, we bend both legs. We're going to rise, left knee with us. That's a tricky transition, wobbly transition. Hold your left knee, squeeze it. Now I want you to feel like you are becoming a tree. You're grounded, you're stable. Relax your face. And I'm not looking at the camera. I'm finding a point of drishti, that point of drishti, that point of focus. And then we're gonna find our tree pose. We open the left knee to the side. Maybe we catch the foot and we connect. Now, if this is feeling very wobbly today, you may choose to go toes on the ground. And this is your tree pose. We are doing the same. Maybe the foot goes a bit higher to the calf muscle. That's perfect. Now, hands on your hearts. Or maybe you reach branches up. I love the arms reaching up. It really helps our energy go from heavy to light. Taking one more breath. You're doing so great. And then when you're ready, hands will come back towards the center. We're going to bring the left knee back towards us. Stepping it back the way you came. Present lunge. Good. Taking an inhale, reach both arms to sky. We're going to lower, hands will come all the way to the ground. Close the right toes. And then you're going to find your brasadita. Heaviness, releasing. Beautiful. Taking one more breath. And exhaling. We're going to have our halfway up. Walking all the way towards the front of the mat. Stepping it back. Chaturanga. Softening. Lower down. Finding your baby cobra, going higher, engage your glutes. Tuck the toes under, lifting up all the way. Downward facing dog. Taking a whole breath in. We are resetting, exhale. Left leg will reach up to sky, it's an inhale. The foot will step through, big step forwards, lower the back knee. Now make sure you're comfortable on your leg. Arms up to sky, it's an inhale. Reaching left fingertips down, hips go back. You can really use your left heel to anchor. If it's very wobbly, very shaky, really connect to the heel. Inhale forwards. Anchor your heel as you transfer the weight back. One more inhale. Exhale back. Now as you rebend, the right hand or fingertips go very far away, side body stretch to the right, big. Then rounding the upper body. Left hand comes to your hip, right arm opens to the side, side body stretching. Now rounding the upper body again. Fingertips connect to the floor, tuck the toes, lift the knee. Beautiful. Imagine you're about to run. From here, press the floor away. It's an inhale. High split, hands to the ground. Right leg reaches all the way up to sky. Very nice. High split. From here, we're bending. Can you connect? Knee, calf muscle. Then re-extend. And then your tricky transition will go up. Three pose. Travel, 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 travel. Find your way, find your way, find your way. And again, first, ground your energy. Is your energy on your shoulders? Drop it down. Is your energy on your chest? Drop it down. Then opening the knee to the side, and again, you're finding your tree. Toes on the ground is perfect. Put on your calf muscle. Maybe you go a bit higher, even higher. Hands on prayer, hands on your heart space. Relax the shoulders, finding your drishti, point of focus, creating that safety, grounding your breath. You're more than welcome to stay here, or maybe you reach the branches up, connecting you to sky, finding that lightness in the upper body. Still keep your gaze really focused on that point of balance. From here, bringing the hands all the way back towards your hearts. The right knee will come back to the center. Beautiful, beautiful. Now step back to save yourself, literally. Step back. That's it, you're there. Both arms up to the sky, inhale. Lower down, prasarita, you walk to the right. And then you close the left toes, lowering down into the earth. And I want you to take this forward fold as an opportunity for you to release the leg and also finding the softness of your spine. Every time you forward fold in here, you can try to extend your exhale. And every time I do that, I always feel like there's somewhere in the spine that clicks or unblocks. Taking a final breath in here. And then when you're ready, we'll be walking it all the way back towards the center. And then you're gonna find your last chaturanga. We're all going to meet in our child's pose. Open the knees wide, toes connect, lowering down. As you're there resting for a few more breaths. I want you to connect to the energy of the ground, the energy of the earth, the root chakra energy center. And a question to ask to yourself that may give you an insight onto whether that energy center it's flowing, energy flows naturally through it, or there might be a little bit of a stagnancy, blockage, something that doesn't let that energy center flow free. It's which part of your life you're not being patient with yourself. Which part of your life you're not being really patient with yourself. That comes from your root. where in your life you are not being very patient with yourself. And so, knowing that from this place, you could finish your practice here, or you could now change into your yin practice, still targeting the roots and continuing with the theme of the root chakra. I'm going to leave you here. Stay for as long as you need. And I'll see you all in the next video. We'll be going into the sacral chakra. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day and see you soon.